Hello and welcome back. As I mentioned in video 11 that I'm going to test this software out, and let me just zoom in. I've tested it on 3 separate demo accounts, by the way, so if I can zoom in, there we go. As you can see on this account, it has done 14 trades out of 30 now, and it's made a profit of $1.72. Yeah, I know that sounds not a lot of money, but don't forget it's done 14 trades and it's not lost one trade yet. And this is only a small account that I've been testing, so that's what it is at this present time, and it's doing a 0.01 of a lot size. Okay, the lot size is a little bit difficult to set actually, because the software actually determines the lot size. Even though you might set it higher, the software will actually determine how much a lot size that you can afford based on your balance. Right, okay, let's go to the next one, which is this one. Now this one here, it has more funds. I don't know where you can see through that background there, rather. It's got over $1 million worth of equity, sort of Mickey Mouse money, I call it. And as you can see on this test, it's made $19, and it's not lost one trade. And on here, the lot size on this one is 0.18. And so, did I say how many trades it's done? I can't really see it on that background. Was that 6 out of 30? Or was it 16 out of 30? Not sure. But anyway, on this one here we made $20. This one. Right, let's have a look at the next one. Next one is this one. And this one is a small lot size as well. It's this one is at 0.08. It's decided that it should do a 0.8. And as you can see on this one, it's made $4.71 over 6 trades, and it's not lost one trade yet. So I'm going to let it run for 30 trades and see what happens. Now, there are different currencies. I'm not sure whether I've repeated any currencies that the different currency pairs, but I don't know whether I've actually repeated it or not. Let's go through it again. This one is USD JP, American dollar against the Japanese yen. Next one is USD Japanese yen again, so I repeated that particular currency pair. Right, let's have a look at the next one. And then this one. And this is USD Canadian. So I repeated one currency pair, but I don't think that would make too much difference. I was hoping to have actually selected all 3 different pairs, but there we go. I've got 3 trades going on 3 different terminals. I'm not sure you can see from here. Can you see that one? IC markets, which is I think this one here, and this one. I think Forex, and then the next one which is this one. I think this one's the Admiral. Right, okay. Admiral Markets. Okay. So I'm going to leave it to run for 30 trades and see what happens. It doesn't go when it goes over 30 trades. By the way, it doesn't just stop. It carries on. I've already tested it already with all the settings and stuff. That's why I know how this robot operates. Well, not fully anyway, because I don't have the instructions with it. Okay, so you've got to suss it out for yourself, and hopefully with me doing this test, the info that I will provide you will help you. But it certainly has done a good job so far, and I didn't have to intervene in any way. And it's in the early hours of the morning. I don't know if you can see it on that. And here we are. Let's zoom in a bit more. It's in the early hours of the morning for me, so obviously I've just woken up, and this time here is not local time or anything. I think this is actually when the candle is about to finish, and then it starts again. Okay, so that's the local time anyway. We're doing the Sydney and Tokyo session, and very shortly we'll be joining the London market. Okay, so we'll see how that performs after 30 trades. But so far so good after an overnight trading session on its own, without any interference from me. Oh, I forget to say actually about the spread. Look, this one. Just zoom in. This one here by IC Markets. I've got this account. It's commission based. Right, it's commission based. So it's a low spread account, and it charges you based on commission. As you can see, they've charged me on this trade at $1.26. Okay, so you've got to make that money up before you start making profit, so to speak. Yeah, and it's supposed to be a low spread, zero spread actually, but as you can see, the spread is low, but it's 3.1 point. So. But the spread actually seems to be much higher in the Far East trade, Sydney and Tokyo. And when you start trading in London and New York, the spread decreases. So let me just flip through that again. I think this one is the Admiral one. As you can see, I have no commission to pay. But the spread here is 17 points, which is 1.9 now, 1.7. So it's 1.5 pips. And on the other one, the IC Market, and this one has got no commission either. Okay, and the pip is 1.1 pips, 11 points. So different brokers got different method of charging you, and obviously the spread that they charge you. Okay, and we have got a sell order here, and indications here. That's good, it's going up. And there's quite a distance between the bought price and the market price. The market price here and the bought price is here. I just wonder whether it's going to reach it. This is the USD Japanese trade, which is the same as this one, I think. IC market, that's right. And of course it's USD Japanese yen. There you are. USD Japanese yen. It's on the M1 time frame. Interestingly, this one here, the market price is here, and my bought price is here. There's not a great deal of gap between that. I think it's taken quite a while to reach it. In my previous videos, anyway, I've explained, you know, how I actually interpret the chart and the trends. And once again, actually, I must stress how important it is actually that you go through the 11 videos that I've done already. As you can see, it's widening up. This is now opening up, which I don't want because this is a negative order, and it just bent over here. If that green starts to come pointing downwards, that's okay. So, and then this should go up. 922. And obviously it's gone down now to £8 because of this is bending over. This might be beginning to go upwards. Okay, so that's how it works. Anyway, like I said, you know, it's important that you study the trends and the charts, like I've explained throughout this series of videos, right? And you might be wondering what this SWAP is for. Now this actually is the charge by the broker when they take the trade over for you for the next day. Anything that you're not sure of, you know, and if I can be of any help, just you know, drop me a note. We've lost the Sydney session. Zoom in. We're now just heading. We're just trading out on the Tokyo session, and then in the next couple of hours. What time is it now? It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and 8 o'clock here in London. We will be doing the London session, and it actually sometimes it does actually affect the way the trends behaves, because there are different, if you like, different supply and demand, if you could call it, and then the elasticity of it changes. So there's a different supply and there's a different demand for currency in different sessions. So hopefully it will not change a great deal, but when we reach the British session, you'll find that there's quite a lot of movement in the trends, and the volatility of it is quite astonishing sometimes. Not much of change actually on here. Not much has changed, I don't think. I'll not check it and compare it with my notes. So I'll just leave it to run now, and then report back when the London session starts. And hopefully, like I said, with the London session, it's not going to dramatically affect the current position actually with the trade. This is like just like a 24-hour test basically. Okay, so it's just like for you day traders. Right. Okay, I'll just pause that for a few hours. And Yeah, I thought so. I've just come back actually. As you can see, the change in the session has obviously, like I just said previously, there's a change in the supply and the demand, basic economic concepts, but you know, the demand has changed, and obviously the currency is going up, and I don't know whether I'm going to lose this trade, and it's not going to perform very well. This is the USD and Japanese yen, and obviously we're in Tokyo, aren't we? We were in Tokyo, so the demand for the Japanese yen is probably greater. But anyway, to protect itself, this robot, which this is why I've switched on to record. To protect itself, the robot actually has doubled in other words, it's done another purchase to protect itself. As you can see, previously it was 0.18 and now it's 0.45. So it just bought another order to protect itself in case it loses out, which is very good technique. It's what they call the Martindale system, isn't it? So it can be risky, you know, if you're using that sort of system, but just keep an eye on it. But here, if you remember me telling you how to read the trends, as you can see obviously from here, the green, which is my uptrend, if you like, it has gone up, and then obviously it's coming down, and the downtrend obviously is down and down, but now it's actually coming back up, and then it's going down a little bit. So provided this continues to go up, if you like, it's going to bend up that way, and this is going to continue to come down, then I think we're a happy camper. And then this price here, this price here will come down to meet this one, which is the one the robot has just executed to protect itself. And then that was the first order, and that was the second one. Okay, so I thought I'll just make that comment, which is a very good system. I feel that it's very good. See how this turns out when we join the London session in just over an hour. Like I say, with moving from one session, one different part of the world to another, obviously there are different type of supply and demand, different demand for currencies. So maybe it is actually preferable, you know, to stick with one session and then pause. You know, let it finish that maybe an hour before the session starts, and then finish it, and then continue the next day with it, or a different setting. But so far, as you can see, it's made profit. This one here has made $29, nearly $30, and let's see if we can find the next one. This one's made $2.56. Don't forget, this is a small account. The other one was a larger one, and then I've got another small account here. And this one's made $4, nearly $5. It's only done 6 trades though. So yeah, I think the robot's not seeing any danger here, so it's not actually doubled up on the trade. Right, okay, I thought I'd just mention that anyway. I'll come back to it when the London session starts. Oh, there's another interesting point I like to make, is that you know, when the session changes over, you'll see this enormous spike. It's either a down spike or it's going to be an up one. Okay, it always happens. As you can see here, it went all the way down. Don't ask me why. So can you imagine if you were doing a buy trade, if you like, and you're expecting it to go up, and all of a sudden, like, because the session changes over, it just shot straight down. You lost your deposit, haven't you? Right. I don't know why this happens, and it shouldn't. But let me just show you another side of it as well. Here, that's when the changeover took place, and it just shot up. I don't know whether this is a deliberate thing or it's something that needs to be sorted out by the servers. I have no idea, but it always happens. And I think when the session starts with the London session, we're going to see a spike. Either it's going to go straight up or it's going to go straight down. So that's one thing that you need to bear in mind. And I think, like I said to you, a moment ago, that it is always better perhaps to trade in one time session only. So that's something to keep in mind anyway. But so far, I'm very pleased with this robot as far as the Tokyo and Sydney session is concerned. It's been doing very, very well. But when it swapped over to just the Tokyo session, there's been a change of maybe supply, demand for currencies, and it just shot up. I don't know why this happens. It always shoots up like this, and then it gradually comes back down again. But like I said, that could cost you money. This big movement. Well, the London session has just started. As you can see, that there's a total different demand for the currency, and it's actually shooting up as soon as it swaps over. Let's go to another one. It's exactly the same, and another one that's going down, obviously. So it's not going to do us any justice, actually, with the change in the trading sessions. So it is clear that we should stick to only one session, because with changing over, there's a different demand, isn't there? There is a different demand for currencies, and as you can see, that is horrendous. It's all right if you've done a buy order, but the software has done a sell order based on what it was previously. Like this, it was all red, and as it shot up, it's gone roughly all greenish yellow. So whether it'll recover or not, I don't know, but we'll have to let it run itself out. But if it goes too far, I'm afraid I'll have to intervene and close the order down. That would normally what I would have done anyway. But as it's a demo account, losing that Mickey Mouse money, it doesn't affect my pocket. But obviously you've got to treat it like if it's your own money. When you're doing a demo. This is not looking good either. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how this progresses. Now we're into the London and Tokyo session. Not for long with the Tokyo session. The Tokyo session will end within an hour. But the London session has just joined us, so like I said, there's a surge. Demand up for the currency here. So it might stabilize, but when the new session starts, you always get a massive fluctuation, and this is why I think we should only just trade in one particular session, at a time. Well, as you can see, with the changeover to the London session, there's a different demand for currencies, isn't there? Look at how it's escalated. Right. So let's have a look at the other one. No, that one's going down. It's not showing a marked decline. This is the USD Japanese one. It's because we're not in the Japanese market now, and obviously there's not a lot of demand for Japanese currencies, that I presume. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, don't forget I've got two Japanese trading session going on, and I think both of us taken profit actually as well, because it's just to open a new order here. And this one is the Canadian one, the USD and Canadian. Obviously there's a demand for Canadian and US dollars in the London Exchange, and hence the currency has shot up. The US dollar's gone up, hasn't it? So the demand for the US dollar has shot up because now we're in the London market, and we're having to pay for it because it's negative. But let's hope that it'll come down anyway. Let's go back to that other one again. Yeah, it's just taken profit. Let me just zoom in. Zoom in and have a look. Yeah, this one is doing well because we've got a larger account, and obviously it's now $48, and we've done 22 trades with only a negativity of 1.4 or $2, so that's good. And let's go on to another one. Don't tell me it doesn't pick up the one that I want to show you. The Admiral. This is the one that shot up. Right. This is no good. It might not recover, that one. Different currencies have different response. On this one, yeah, that one just taken profit and it's in profit again. That one there, that's done 11 trades and it's got $10 of profit. If you take away that, it means that we're good. 890,889. So yeah, it's not bad. Okay, well, I'll just leave it to run now till it reaches 30, and then I'll give you my thoughts on this matter. But so far, so good actually. Apart from the currency session change, so far so good. But like I said, with the session changes, it certainly has done some harm to it. Oh, I forgot to do a screen recording actually of the trading results actually. So I've actually put a still image of the trading results, but obviously on YouTube you'll probably not be able to see it as clear. So I'll just zoom in on the screen capture. Let me just zoom in for this one. And there you are, that's that one there, 73.96, and obviously it's zero now because it's a new day today. And just to go back here to show you that this is the IC market one. And like I said, we've made $73.96. It's actually on the still photos. And then the next one, right, that's the Admiral. and as you can see, we made $3.76 on that one. And then the other one is the one actually that I had to curtail the trading because it was going the wrong way, and I was tempted to leave it, but I wanted to show you that you know, when you're trading, you should always minimize loss. You should minimize loss and trying to you know, make the profit. As long as you make the profit and you don't make a loss. So actually I've continued the trade actually with it. That's right. I think Forex. That's the one that I didn't quite finish the trading. And as you can see today, I've done 8 trades out of 30. And today's date is here, and I'm into the London and New York time. Because it's Friday, I've not been able to carry it on forward over the weekend, so I will be actually shutting this down as soon as I probably finish sort of making this video. But as you can see, it's making a profit. Even today it's made how many profit for today? $11.40. So it's done 8 trades out of the 30, and yesterday I think I've done about 17 or 18 trades. So if you add 8 to it, you know, it's roughly about 30 I've done, isn't it? Come on, give me a break. Okay, right. I've only got one orders running, one trade going, and it's minus $6 at this present time. Obviously, this is the market price, and that needs to come down here. So anyway, I'm going to now just do it quickly to show you the settings live on the screen so that you can see it much better. Let me just see if we can enlarge it a little bit more. Right, let me just go into expert settings. There we are, properties, and then go into inputs. I hope it's not too big. Right, let me just put it there. Right, this is the setting, so I'll just leave it there for a bit, and then I'll come down, to the blue line. Alright, I'm going to come down to the blue line. There's quite a wind outside. I don't know whether you'll be able to capture that as well on the mic, but it's forecasted today actually. Right, so let's move that a bit further down. So for your own convenience, you obviously can freeze it, you know, pause it on your own computer or on YouTube. Right, just move that down. Right, shouldn't be much to go now. Move that down. That's it. Right, in the next video I'm going to show you how to transfer all the settings onto another platform. So what you got to do actually is go to here at the same place, and then you save it. Okay, so save. It's a presetting that you're saving, so I'm going to save it as, so it's just that this mic is actually in front of my face, so I'm going to save it as YouTube. Okay, so So that's the preset I've saved for YouTube. Save and then press OK. Right, you obviously need this template, okay? You just go there and then you go to templates, and then here it should say save as, right? Save as, okay? So I'm going to call this YouTube template. YouTube template. And then just save it. And that's all you need to do, provided that you have got all the indicators installed, you know, in your folder, right? Which is here. You go to files, and then you go down. It says data folder. Open that up. And then you should have the template loaded into here. And then obviously for the expert advisor, you need to go into the MQNL and you paste it into here, and then you need to paste all the indicators that I've given to you into this section here, into the indicator. So I think that covers everything actually. Let me just zoom out, zoom out, and zoom out. Yes, so today you'll be downloading the software, which is the Expert Advisor. I'm going to let you have the time zone indicator here, and that's all you really need, actually, to be quite honest, because you've got all of these indicators from the videos that I presented to you, right? So I don't think you need any more indicators. But you know, in conclusion to this test, I found that this robot, this Expert Advisor, is very, very good. But like all artificial intelligence, right, you must keep an eye on it, because I have yet to find an artificial intelligence that is as good as Data in Star Trek. Okay, so you know, unless you've got a perfect robot like Data, you still need to keep an eye on what you're doing. Okay, but so far the test on this robot has been very, very good. So and like I said, I've carried on with that trading, and it's still trading very, very well. There we go. This setup is really for the day trader. So, but if you're looking for a long term, you know, you need to maybe set the time frame to about you know, a 1 hour time frame. The M1 time frame here is good for day trading and scalping. Okay. Right, I'm not going to go into any more further details about the this particular trade, but all you need to know is made $11 today. Okay, and it was making money. All three all three terminals were making money yesterday, and this one I had to cancel it, you know, and terminated the trade early because it was going in the wrong direction. I think it was yes, it was this one. Right, let me just get my notes. I can tell you what's happened. I can tell you what's happened when I find it. Right, as you can see, right, it's 115.0559. Yeah, 115.059, and my bought price, actually it was a sell. Actually, I did a sell order and the price was at 114,859. Okay, and I need to go down to at least 114.841, and taking into account of the 11 pips, sorry, the 11 points spread that was actually being charged, I need to go down to at least 114,831, and as you can see, it has gone up. You know, it's gone up to 115,064. So there was no way it was going to meet the target, so I closed it down because it was just incurring negative figures. I mean, like this one, right? If it was incurring more negative figures, I'll have to close this one down. But as you can see, the distance is not too far. So, and going back on my emphasis on learning how to read the charts, as you can see, there's still quite a lot of reds, even though there is an uptrend here and here, uptrend here, and like a downtrend. But like I said, reading that, it's a claw shape. Like I said, I don't want to keep on repeating stuff that I already said, like, you know, and people who's already seen my video will probably, oh right, he's talking about the same thing. Well, unfortunately, you know, you've got to do the same thing every time you do a trade. These indicators I put on, it's for my benefit, or if you put it on, it's for your benefit. Okay, just like this one here, this is for my benefit, so that I know, you know, which session that I'm trading on. Well, I should know, but it's helpful that you can see it instantly. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you know you're doing now. I'm now doing the London and New York. Not that I didn't know, but it's nice to have it there so that you know. You know, just like this. I mean, that is same as that, same as this one here. I mean, you might like this one. I don't. I mean, it tell you that it's going down. When it's red, it's going down. You know, when it's flashing red, it's going down, and when it's flashing blue, it's going up. I think you know this anyway, but if it, in case not, that means that you know, the price is going up and this is now going down. So you might wonder why it keeps flashing blue and red, like, you know, but it's telling you that it's going up or it's going down. Now it's going up. Anyway, I thought I'd just mention it anyway. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to conclude this video now, and then in the next video, I'm going to show you how to transfer the settings, copy the settings onto the new terminal, if you like. So, you know, from the demo to a live account. But please do not, right, and I stress, do not trade on a live account with live money until you have thoroughly practiced on a demo. Okay, now people says that, you know, demos are much easier. You know, the servers or the brokers, they make it easier for you to win. No, they don't make it easier for you to win. You try it. You probably, you know, without experience, you can try it on a demo, and they don't think, oh, this is a new demo guy that signed up, I'm just going to let him win. And it doesn't work like that. It's just as difficult on a demo as it is on a live account. I know there are people that says that there are some dishonest brokers about and they tinker with the signal. Maybe so. I haven't experienced it yet. Maybe so. I don't know. You know, they watch what you're doing and watch your take profit margins and your stop loss margins, and they, you know, hide your, you know, it's best to hide your take profit and your stop loss details. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. I think that's a brilliant idea. But that's basically because you don't know who is a bad guy or a good guy. You know, it's like you on the internet. Why have firewalls? Why have virus protection and so on and so forth? Because it's a good idea. You know, it's a good idea because you don't know who's out there tinkering about with your computer or hacking into it. You know what I'm saying? So any form of protection is a good idea. But as far as if the broker's been dishonest, I have not yet come across a broker that is dishonest, and I really can't say much on that because I haven't come across one yet. But my biggest disappointment with certain brokers is that, you know, the spread is too high or the commission is too high. I mean, like this one here, 1.1 pips. Well, I think it's too high. I think, you know, it should be like 0.8 or 0.9. But certainly 11 points is high. All right. Anyway, I think I've moaned enough. So I hope you get the gist of this video and put it into practice. Try this expert advisor out, and I have said it at the very beginning of my videos in video 1 that I'm not a great fan of expert advisors or softwares, but in this particular case it's really impressed me, this one, especially it's free. I've got another 2 more that I found that is quite good, and I'll be testing that out, and if it's any good I'll put it up on YouTube. Alright then, see you next time. Have a good day.